Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Ray here. So last video I had some issues with the transmission. It's leaking again, so I gotta take that out. Um, yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion when I overfilled it last time it would cause some issues and blew up my front seal. So yeah, there's not a lot of fluid left in it now. Um, I just got it up on jack stands. I looked at it and it looks like it's leaking out the tail shaft too. So I don't know what's going on. I may have to pull the whole thing apart, not just the pump. So first things first, though, let's get that transmission out and we'll pull it apart and see what's wrong. Okay, let's see what we got here. So you can see all of my transmission fluid. There's a little bit in there. Probably not even quite half a liter. Enough to leak out, but you can see it. There's trans fluid there, and you can see it dripping off of there. I don't know why. See, I don't know if it's coming around. Almost looks like it's coming from the bottom of the seal. No, it's coming around the shaft. So, yeah. And what else? So we got leaks there, and there, and coming out the front. So the whole thing really leaks. So that's swell. Yeah. Doesn't look like the other side's leaking, my servo. Yeah, look at, you can see it's all over the exhaust here, and you can see it up in the pan up there. So I don't know what. I don't know if you can see that on in the hump there too. So I don't know why that's leaking. Yeah, it looks like it just come firing out of there. It's over the drive shaft back here too. You can see it all the way back there. Oh yeah, and it's on the tunnel there too. Okay, so yeah, something's seriously going on here. Yeah, so now can I get it out without taking my exhaust off? Ooh, maybe. Anyway, I'll evaluate and come back. I'll probably just pop that off. Not a big deal. I just put it on. It's only a few clamps, so we'll get that off and see what we can do. All right. Well, it's out. It wasn't too terrible. Oh, what'd that take me? 3 hours? Get the transmission out. Yeah, so I'm gonna get it put on No, I'm not going to put it on the stand. I'm going to get it on a table, pop that front pump off, see what's going on with it, see if it is a seal. Could be that, is it a bushing or a bearing behind where the torque converter rides on as well. Could be a lot of things. I don't know why my tail shaft's leaking though. It's super weird. It's like the whole thing's overpressuring. I don't know why. So, yeah, because it looks like it's coming out both ends. And that seal's still in place, and that one's, you know, it's brand new. So, but yeah, we'll get this up on a table and take a look. All right. All right, so let's pull this torque converter off. Let's see if I can do that. I can do that with one hand without dropping it? Probably not. Let me just set you up on the stand first. All right. Hopefully the lens isn't dirty. I accidentally dropped my phone in this pan. So there could be transmission fluid all over everything. So this. It looks all right. It's clean. It's definitely pouring out that seal. I don't know why though. Once that bushing in there is shot. Yeah, there's no rough marks on it at all. So that's something. Alright. Well, we can pop this off, I guess. Let me grab my stuff. So I think my problem is it's rusted around here. It is aluminum, so I don't know. Is that actual, the outside's aluminum, the inside's metal, or steel, or iron, or whatever the hell it is. So how do you get the pump out? You can see the backside of the pump there. You're supposed to just, you know, it even says that in the manual, just pop it out. All right, so I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to think about this. All right, okay, I just realized I wasn't filming that. But, so what I did, it was, you can see all the rust around here, so that's no good. So you just have to pry behind that input shell, is what the manual says, and it's supposed to just pop right out. Obviously this one didn't. So I took a hammer and a punch, and there's little pockets in here. This thing is pretty sturdy. And hammered on it, got it spinning a bit just to break that rust, and then it popped right out. So yeah, we can pull this out and see what it looks like. There's all my little clutchies there. I don't know if these, yeah, should come right out, I guess. Yeah, I'll put that down here for now. this supposedly comes right off. Yep. And there's some type of plastic thing in there. There's a bit of rust in here. That's no good. There's a plastic washer of some sort. Well, there's that. That looks like it locks into place on the back here. Okay, we'll remember that. Keep those together. And there's my pump. Everything's moving free. Like nothing should be bad in here, so hopefully it's just a seal. We can get that taken care of. There is the main pump seal there. That's there. I'll clean that up. Yeah. Okay, there's that. What else? Since I'm in here, might as well take a look. So here is my one band. That comes out. Oh, there's a. Oh yeah, there's some crap in there. That's no good. Looks like that looks like rust of some sort. Chunks of it. There's another washer of some sort, same as on this side. This one doesn't look all that hot. By hot I mean good. I don't know what that is, but I'll have to look up these parts. I'm just going to keep them together until I figure things out. Now, there's my gears there. Oh, everything's spinning all right. Oh, that one doesn't sound great. Oh, they're one way. They're supposed to do that. Never mind. Are they one way? I'll have to check because they lock up going the other way. Some type of crap on it. This one seems to ratchet. The other ones don't. Why is that? Oh no. It was just hitting the washer inside, so. As you see, I know nothing about these transmissions. So I will, everything looks good. That looks all right. Everything's spinning fine, so. We'll just see how everything turns out, I guess. It comes out. Oh, now I've got a little leak. That's just my housing, so nothing looks bad there. There's no obvious signs of any hot spots or anything. That's got a clip holding it on, so I'm sure that's a thrust washer of some sort. And then that band can come out. But you can still see the writing on that band, so I think that one's okay. A little bit of rust on the outside. There's a part number. C12078. Keep that handy. Where's that one going? Oh, right here. And this one. Don't see anything holding it on. Those are my gears. Oh yeah, you can see a little, I don't know if that's just old transmission fluid or what. Could be just transmission grease actually. But nothing looks burned or hot, so maybe this is just the seals. I'm going to possibly just clean everything up, do a full seal kit on it, and then put it back together. Yeah. There's that. That doesn't look bad. It's supposed to be that color. This side's got that, looks like almost old grease or something. Could be just, yeah, tranny fluid. So keep an eye on that one. Don't lose it. Put it someplace safe. We'll put it right here. That's where it goes. And then get this off. I think I need a pair of snap ring pliers. So get that band off. Yeah, and get the band off. Check that band, see how it looks. Not surprising, it looks new. There's no wear marks on it at all. It's different. That should be the reverse band, I guess. And yeah, I'll need a pair of snap ring pliers to get that off, and that's it. And just the rear pump housing. Is there a seal back there? That's the real question. Do I need to replace? So I might stop there. Yeah. So far, nothing super terrible. Just that front pump giving me some grief. So it could have been just the seals. I have to do some reading about these transmissions to see what's going on. Like, is there a pressure relief valve that's not, not working properly? I don't know. So I will come back to this when I know some more. Here we go. Okay, so it's the day after. Things have changed. I've gone over a few of the parts and found a few things. So this is the valve body. Actually looks pretty good. Yeah, the only issue, I took out all these valves and a few of them were stuck. So I think that's my pressure regulation valve in there, but it wouldn't move. It didn't look like it had anything. There's no junk in there, but as soon as I freed it up, I cleaned it out, oiled it again, put it back in, it slid back and forth really good. Same thing with a lot of these. I took this plate off. These two were stuck. Yeah, so I freed those up. So that may be part of my issue, especially if the pressure valve was not great. The rest, everything looks okay, except I found a bad spring inside my Sprag. I believe this is a Sprag clutch. It's a one-way. It only turns one way anyway. So I found one bad spring. It was broken. So I don't know how that happened or when that happened, but so I'm going to see about getting a set of those. I'll just replace them all. Everything else looks great in there. Yeah, the modulator, something's off with it. Either it's been adjusted all over the place, or my pin's wrong, but I have no, it doesn't move. As soon as you tighten that up, so I made that pin myself. So I thought I had the right length, but something's off with it. What else? Oh, a big one. This washer that doesn't look good, it's not even right for this transmission. So it goes right there, but this is not the one for this year of transmission. It's for a Ford C4, but not this year. So this is a 69 C4. This washer is different in those years. So this one's used in 1970 or 71 and up, and 69 and down had a different one. That's why it doesn't fit quite right. And to get this one to fit, somebody had to grind these tangs off. So it's a little loose, whether it's supposed to be like that or not, whether the proper one. So to buy this one, I looked up, it's $10 US. To get, and readily available everywhere. The proper one for this year is about $30 and not always available. So the few places I looked, I did find some new old stock ones on eBay. So I think I'm gonna have to end up ordering one of those to fit that. And I think I've got the valve body apart. It was clean inside, surprisingly. Everything else looks okay, but I haven't taken apart, like these are my clutches. If I can get one out here. Like the steels look good, the clutch packs look good. I'm pretty sure all the rubbers are probably shot. So yeah, there's the clutches. Everything looks okay, but I don't know what kind of shape they would be in after sitting for so long and whether that affects them. This transmission sat for 40 years. It was done back in the early 80s. That's why everything looks good, but I think all the rubbers are pretty well shot. I do want to take these apart and check the seals inside each one of these. I just have it kind of, this comes apart. So yeah, like these washers look okay, like they're used, but they're all right. So I want to take these apart, look at the piston, make sure it's okay, make sure the rubbers aren't cracked. But I think in the end of at the end of it, I'm gonna end up buying a full kit to end up doing everything. I think that's probably my best bet. The bushings, like there's a little bit of wear on them. They're probably okay, but if you order a kit, you get pretty much all the bushings and everything. So, and that is a new seal, but it was leaking. So I don't know why. So if it was just too much pressure, who knows? But I think just for the sake of my sanity, I'm just going to order a full rebuild kit for it and get on with life, because these aren't, like, I've never done a transmission before. I have fixed other complex items. I assembled my motor and stuff, but yeah, this isn't bad at all. Everything has a home, like all the washers, like they don't really interchange. Like they all have a home, they all fit in the right spots. If they don't fit, then that's probably not where it goes. Like, this washer goes here, like it fits in the hole. There's little tabs that it goes in the hole. Same thing, tabs, tabs, tabs. This is the only one that doesn't make sense. And this one goes on the bottom of one of the other ones, but it fits in, I think it goes in the bottom of that one, I believe. But yeah, they all have a home. Yeah, the bands are probably okay. I guess even the reverses, the reverse bands, apparently the ones from Ford are the best ones to get because they last quite a while. Like this band looks brand new, but it's 40 years old, so it's a little bit, you can see the rust on the outside of it. It's not great. There's a little bit of rust. There's something like a rusty sludge inside here. Same thing you can see on the inside of the of the pump there. The pump looks great. Nothing wrong with the pump. Everything looks really good on it. There's no wear marks. The other side of the pump head looks good. Everything looked good except for those pieces that I mentioned. So, yeah, obvious little wear on it. So, yeah. So I think I'll get a rebuild kit ordered. So that may take a little while to get. But in the meantime, I do have other things I need to do. One thing that I forgot to show you before, was my speedometer cable. If you can see it, I'll twist it up there. So when I drove it back into the garage the other day, it twisted up. So, and I don't know why. Yeah, it just, now, it could be because it was resting on the, like it spun before. Like when I put it in, I checked it, I spun the wheels, and it moved the speedometer, which is fine. But it was resting on the exhaust when I was running it, unfortunately, and I didn't realize it. So it did get hot, so I wonder if it melted and caused some issues inside. Just in that short little drive, you know, the 30 feet to get it back in here. So I've got a new one of these on order, which means I have to pull my dash again to install it. So, but, you know, what can you do? It'll take some time to get these transmission parts, but I have a lot of work to do up front. Get my grill on, put my hood back on, put everything, finish tidy up my wiring. I gotta take my belts off and then clean something. I spilled coolant on them the other day, so I still have a vacuum line to hook up. So I have other stuff that keep me busy while I wait for parts. Yeah, I think for now this will be the end of this video. This was probably going to be a short one, I think. I don't even know what I've said in most of this. So, yeah. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video. Hopefully it's a little better news than last time. And this one, I guess.